true love relationships have really interesting challenges that are sort of unique as compared to old relationships. The first thing that you'll notice is just a tremendous symmetry of essence between you. The outer, they may be totally different than what you expected. People have real funny gaps between them and their true love. Real opposites in a lot of ways. But there's a symmetry and a purity, alignment of essence that sort of overrides everything. And then the other thing, the real challenge, and it's a challenge on all levels of our beings in our lives right now, is you can't look to the outer. On the outer, you'll get certain things that will just say, this is impossible, this isn't happening. If you look at the outer to see that this is happening or real, it won't be there. And we're so used to having confirmation on the outer. The outer is the last place for it to come to. The physical is the last place for these things to anchor. So you can't look at the outer for anything. And the outer might be telling you the opposite message. The outer might be saying, oh, this is not happening. Or this person may be going further away rather than coming closer. Or it may be just impossible situations. They could be with someone else, or, mountains of responsibilities or whatever. And there's no way we'll ever get together. So you have to just totally let go of all the outer. We know some where one person is like super into super health food and super fit, and the other person, smokes cigarettes, drinks Cokes and meat and all that. It doesn't matter. As they say, throw out all personal preferences. And the way they come together are really funny. Some of us have experienced being married to our true love before we knew it. We only discovered we were married to them after it happened. Other people, the way it happens is Kumrai, for example, her true love lived across the hall from her in the same house for 2 years. It was never anyone she was slightly interested in. It was a nice person, nice friend. And then all of a sudden, it was like something totally shifted. It's like the veils dropped. So you could have known your true love for years. Your true love could be right here in the room and you don't know it. It's not always an instantaneous recognition. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it takes a way for those veils to drop, for that symmetry of essence to resonate and get stronger. So don't expect anything. You can't look for them. I'm really good because I was seeking for mine all my life, right? You can't look for them. You can't do anything to make it happen. You can't do anything on the 3D. It has no effect. The only thing we can do is embody true love within our own beings. Whether they're here in the physical or not here in the physical. Act as if they're here in the physical. Act as if they're right here next to you, inside you all the time. That's what we got to do anyway. Be as happy and fulfilled as if they were just sitting before you right now, embracing you. Be in that state of true love. Each one of us that does that here on earth now and in the next year, we are activating the template and bringing those sacred unions down to the physical. And that's one of our tasks, is always to bring those things from the highest, from the unseen. As we move through the door, remember, we move through the door, the other side of the door moves here. We are making visible the invisible. We're all already wedded in sacred union. So by embodying that essence now, no matter what your circumstances, doesn't matter. Embodying true love now, it helps bring that closer onto the physical for everyone here. And it's that state of harmonic resonance. If one of us is resonating the frequency of true love, it goes out, and then some of you pick it up, and you go, ooh, true love, I'm ready to activate to that. So you start resonating in chord with the frequency of true love. So we got a bunch of us now vibrating with true love. And then, of course, it makes that resonance stronger. And then some of the others go, they really hear it now because it's much louder. And then they start vibrating in accord with true love. And pretty soon there's lots of us all over the planet, and we're doing that. And then what happens? Even the trees, the animals, the birds, the concrete buildings, doesn't matter. Everything's living, The machinery, the snakes, the most unenlightened people. If it gets strong enough, they're all going to start vibrating in true love. We're all going to move into one heart. We don't have to go out and service and teach and do all that. If we just really embody the one, if we really feed the one and nourish the one, and no more give life and force to duality and the illusions there, we just be of the one, and all of us are in true love. We're with our true loves right now.